Hi, welcome to AFZA. I am Chuka, and with me here is
Dubem.
All right, so we're here to talk about Arsenal and everything that pertains to Arsenal. So Dubem, first and foremost, I'm sure you know it's not news by now that Gabriel Jesus is injured. He's our main man and our striker.
Will you call him our main man? I won't call him our main man. I just say he's an integral part of the team.
Wow, that is a huge conspiracy theory. I think for many other Arsenal fans like myself, I think he's our main man.
No, I would give Saka or Martinelli.
Well,
them the edge over him.
That's a good shout. But anyways,
Xhaka too should also be. Xhaka does. He's a midfielder. I feel that he's not giving much credit, but Xhaka is.
No, I think every of our first team players,
an integral part.
Every of our first team players have been very, very
solid.
Yeah, this season especially. So how do you think losing Gabriel Jesus to injury? How do you think it affects our season?
Losing Gabriel Jesus, it was like a soccer punch, like a low blow, because no one expected it. When he was in City, Jesus is not that player that picks injury. Even if he does, maybe it's just stress and all that. But the knee injury, as I rightfully said earlier, it's just like came like a low blow. So it's just devastating because he's the guy. He brings that.
But you said he's not the main man. But he's the guy.
He's the guy.
Good enough. Fair enough.
I'm not doubting this team. He's extremely good, but I just think this team is there's this chemistry in the team, which is also he has to be rhythm of the team.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So him going out of the team. In fact, I'm not backlashing our should I say second team or let me call them second team at the end of the day, but you can see them in the Europa. That unity is not there, unlike the first team and when we play in the Premier League.
Yeah, true. That's very true. When you watch them in the Europa League, they look like
a
shadow of
the Arsenal watching Premier League.
Really. But anyways, so seeing that it's going to be a huge blow to us and our title challenge, I'm still going to ask you this question. At this point in time, do you still believe Arsenal can win the title?
Even if our starting 11 picks injury, I feel we will still win it. Let me just tell you why. Because that mindset, in fact, Pep Guardiola has said that we are the title, so that mindset is there already. I don't think him should stop the momentum of the moving train.
Okay,
he's part, but I feel we are still title contender if we find the right replacement. Although it will take the person some time to settle down in and bring his own, his vibe and all that to the team. But I think if we should find the right momentum and keep momentum going at the first half of the season,
okay. So with respect to that, there has been rumors, I think yesterday and today, about Arsenal looking for a possible replacement for Gabriel Jesus. I was talking about Jonathan David and João Felix, and also I heard that Arsenal is also considering calling back Folarin Balogun from his loan deal. So, but what do you think? João Felix, Jonathan David,
and Balogun. Okay, firstly, like I read in a blog, which they said, I'm paraphrasing. They said, Mikel said, bringing back Flo is going to disrupt the rhythm of his progress because he's progressing there. So bringing him back and our expectations we should be leveled on him.
Yeah,
I don't think he's up to that yet.
It's not yet.
So that's about Flo. But Felix and Jonathan David, honestly, they are two promising youngsters, and I also love their style of play. They would be a step down, kind of, if you agree with me, to Jesus.
Okay. A step down. Wow.
Kind of.
That's huge.
No, why I'll say that is because Felix is more like a bench woman, it's more like a squad player now in ATM at the moment.
Well,
in the World Cup in Portugal, yes, he's flourishing.
Yeah, he's actually doing very well.
But in ATM, I don't know. I would not criticize any player.
I understand what you're saying.
So I would say if I'm to choose between the both of them, I think I'll go for Jonathan David. Why? Because I like a classic number 9. They call them the old school number 9, but I just like them. Like, they are up front, they're go-getters. Felix sometimes is like a second striker, just like Jesus does. But I think I'll go for Jonathan David because I feel our wing play is good enough. Saka Martinelli should just fit in ball. And
true. Okay, so one more question. So if you were to pick one striker, or if who is the one player you think, okay, that's both including Jonathan David, Joao Felix, or any other striker, if you had to pick one striker that could possibly available that you think Arsenal can realistically get, and you think, okay, we get this guy, we are surely going to be in contention come May.
We get Haaland.
No, it's not realistic, my brother.
I'm just joking, but I haven't really thought that deep, but I've been hearing about Ronaldo.
No, I was even going to ask you about Ronaldo.
The GOAT. I would really love to see Ronaldo come to Arsenal. Why? Because he's the GOAT.
Wonderful.
Although his attitude problem and all that, and you know, no one is above the team.
But don't you think his attitude issue would cause an issue, especially with the kind of team Arteta is building and with the kind of manager we know Arteta is? Do you really think Ronaldo would fit in well? We would not want to see a situation where you sign Ronaldo and you have to start benching him again because of attitude issues.
You know, if we should sign him, I think a 6 months deal won't be bad. If at all. So within that 6 months, hopefully by then, Gabriel Jesus ought to have recovered from his injury.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
So, I would pick Ronaldo just for a short-term replacement, kind of. Not because I'm picking him because we want to build the team with Ronaldo in the plan. No.
Yeah.
Just because I think he's also a classic number 9. Ronaldo just have that. He senses good. He knows where to be and he'll score the goal. I just don't know. Like I was telling you even before the show that I love Gabriel Jesus, but what I feel I need more from him is, you know, his aerial ability. And Ronaldo brings that so much. If you notice, if you see Man City then last season, they weren't so much aerial balls. It was mostly low crosses and trying to tiki-taka their way through. But since Holland came, the burner has been
throwing those passes.
Thank you. So I think if we can just have Saka, Martinelli, and then Odegaard, Xhaka, Zinchenko, Tomiyasu, or Ben White flinging those passes for Ronaldo aerially, and then Saka, Martinelli. Do I need to talk about them? I think I don't.
No, I don't think anybody.
So I think Ronaldo is the master of his craft. I'm bringing him there for 6 months. So far, he agrees to behave because character is all that matters in football. Character matters.
Okay, all right. So we've come to the end of the show this evening. So just please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
Please subscribe.
We'll be getting more content across. You will also go out and get more Arsenal fans, you know, on the streets, and, you know, get their opinions and their reactions.